Welcome to the Charge Prayer Group. I'm Annie, and this is the prayer group where we, the church, pray for the church every Thursday. First of all, I would like to apologize on the delay in posting this video. I usually post videos on Wednesday, even though prayer is on Thursday, just so that wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is, you have the prayer point to be able to pray on a Thursday. So I sincerely apologize for that. If you are somewhere in the world where Thursday is now gone, or you don't have the time for the rest of the day to lift this prayer point up, then please just take it into prayer whenever you can. This week, we are going to pray for leadership. Often, when I hear people talking about praying for leadership, we are thinking of people who are in ministry, pastors, preachers, leading within the church organization. I want us to think slightly outside of that small section of the church and think about every single one of us praying for leadership when it comes to being parents in the household. You may be a manager in an organization or your company and you are leading people. You might be an influencer on social media. You have people who follow you and you are leading them. Even with ourselves, how do we lead ourselves? Thinking about leadership in more than just a ministry, the fivefold ministry, if you like, but thinking about it more widely as us as a church body. Every single one of us has a sphere of influence. Every single one of us leads in some capacity. I was someone who didn't really want to be a leader in church, mainly because I knew the weight and the responsibility of that role. I knew I wasn't just like accountable to a manager. I was accountable to God because of these souls. So I would run from leadership. Like I would be on every team in church. Why? Because as soon as they would start talking about putting me into a leadership position and giving me a leadership role and giving me more responsibility, I was like, I'm all right, thank you so much. And I would then hop to another team, start where, I'm not a leader, I'm just here helping out. And that felt comfortable. That's where I felt like I could manage. I didn't feel that I wanted the responsibility of a soul, and I felt that was quite weighty. I didn't want to fail because I knew that failure wasn't just about me and God. It was actually other people's lives and the impact that that would have. But there's something I didn't realize. And that is, we are all leaders. We are all leaders in our world individually. We have leadership. We have a leadership responsibility to our friends and our family and the people that are around us. So whether it is in your job, whether it is in your home, whether it is on social media, wherever we are, we have a responsibility and we have leadership. So this week, yes, let's pray for people who are in ministry. Let's pray for our pastors. Let's pray for the leaders of the church organizations that we attend and that we call community. But let's also pray for leadership of every church member, that we will have the courage to step into that, to own it, to be responsible to it, but also to have the humility that says, do you know what, God, I actually can't lead these people, these souls, but you can. And I am humbling myself beneath you and you leading me to be able to lead them. So let's pray for leadership this week, for a heart of service to the people that are in our immediate worlds and the people that God has entrusted us to lead in whatever capacity that may be. Until next week, I'll see you then.